Okay, I thought I had a good run this morning, but I may have lost my last video. I don't really want to re-explain myself. You didn't miss that much. I think all we really did that may have not got caught on video, and it may be there, I just haven't looked at the videos yet, but I think I missed the part where you'd have to go back and put in, I also went ahead and found brackets compare. That way we can look and see from one file to the next what the changes have been. So on this last one, Hello World, I started on chapter 3 for compare here. Let's install the compare. Installing extension from brackets, compare brackets, install. And then while that's running, we got that server running. Looks like we got two. I think we never used the other one. Yeah. So we're in chapter 3, first file set, running that host. And if you go back up to the commands here, the only thing we've put in, we did node server as always. But before that, that's users. There we go. npm install. Created a log file. So yeah, what that did, still installing here. Okay, because all we had in was the server and the package, the JSON package. The JSON package has a reference. Yeah, we're still in 3.1. Let's open it up and see. Oh, we can't. It's still running that. Node modules. Package lock. So we ran this. When it gets done running that loads all this, and then when it's done, it locks it. So we look in here. Array flatten, content disposition, content type, cookie signature, debug, developed, destroy, EE first, end to end first, maybe. I'll have to look that word up. Oh, encode URL. Escape HTML, etag, express. So express looks like it's just one node modules. Wonder if it's putting everything from node in here when it runs the server. That's interesting. It wasn't doing that before, but the npm install might be. Node package manager install. Yeah, I think that's more than just connect and express. I think it's making a copy of the whole node server, which is supposed to be running local, like globally anyways. That's why I was working on some of the chapter 2 files. But I think now that we're in chapter 3, it's just copying the whole node server in when you run that npm install. Is what looks to me like what's happening. Installation successful. So now we can compare two files. Yeah, right there, put that little button. It added that show diffs, and that'll be the two files we've got open here. So we've got two different package JSONs, and actually I think these are the same one. Let's compare them. And see, there is no difference there. So if these are 3.1, let's get the next one. Let's go with package JSON for 3.2. Go back up to chapter 3. Let's just open one of these. Open this and compare it with one of those. That was the whole reason I wanted to install that extension. Looks like that's the same. It's still just requiring Express, even the same version number. So now that we know that, let's keep organized here. We've got 3.1 and 3.2. Let's do another one. Let's go over here. So if we're going to open, let's compare the servers now. That one. Thought it'd be on my screen, was it not? And this one. Why am I not changing files? That's weird. I still, it was just trying to show me that the new extension was overriding what I thought I was doing. So now we're trying, that was our packages. Now I want to try and compare server and server. Now let's just see where the differences are is all I'm really. So instead of sending the hello world like we did before, it's the rest the same. Use Express application once all these new lines are through. Right here, so it changes underneath it too where it calls them at. It actually changed quite a bit. So we'll read all the stuff that's highlighted. There. So at the bottom it'll be the same. Use the Express application. Listen 3000. Log the server status. Module exports app. Alright. So it's from lines 7. Can we make that full screen? Yep. That plugin was a good investment. It'll, that's the word I'm looking for. It'll maximize our time. Should be able to pull this over, and I don't see why. It's not always 50-50. Usually I'll slide that back and forth. Is that toggle? Toggle locked scrolling. Maybe that was it. Or because we're on diffs. I think that's still locking because it's green. I'm colorblind, but I can tell it's a little different color than it was. Oh, looks like it's off now. Now it's off. Okay, 7. To 26. Yeah, so that's what I was expecting. Let's just push this stuff over. Okay, starting at line 7. Constant has name. Create a new has name middleware function. Use this query string. If a name parameter exists, it will call the middleware next. Else, if a name parameter does not exist, it will return a proper response. Create a new say hello middleware function. Constant say hello. Mount both middleware functions. App get has name say hello. Okay. I think it goes back. I think this is what I was missing the first time. It goes back to routing variable final function. Let's try that again. Okay, so now we're in 3.2. Is that what we're running? This is still running 3.1. Are we on time? Perfect. Goodbye. That didn't take us where we thought it was going to go, huh? And just still everything still says hello world because there's no route. It was just the npm install. So let's get out of this one. Do Control C. Now let's go back up. We'll change that so we're in 2. Now the first one I want to try, just to prove a point, kind of almost myself. Node server. Oh, it is running. I thought we was going to have to do the npm install again. I think we still will. So, the server's running. See, I cannot get. Well, it's because it's goodbye. Let's just try 3000. What is your name? Okay, maybe this is it. Just hit the wrong key there. Or the backslash. Let's try turtle. Cannot get turtle. Okay, here it is, deprecated. Server running. Express deprecated. Required parameter name. Use required parameter. Required parameter. Required parameter. Instead. What did it say at 3000? What is your name? So I'm not sure how. Let's go back to the text because I'm not sure if either the text is already outdated from the book. Maybe I need to run an update. Let's just go read the text. When in doubt, read the book. Oh, well, we never did the npm install either. That could be making the difference. Let's try that just because it popped in my head. Okay, we're back in our 3.2. Because I really thought I was going to have to do that at first anyways. I bet that's it. Should be adding all that stuff to our directory now. Where it went from 2 files to it'll add the package, it'll lock the package JSON, and then load all that other stuff, the local copy of Node. Okay, now we'll go back in. npm install, Node server, server running. So that should be what this is now. What is your name? Backslash TW. Can't get TW. So I don't know if I'm supposed to put something else. Let's read the code too, that'll help. When in doubt, read the code. Backslash say hello apt-get backslash Okay, let's read the text again. I might be calling it wrong. Okay, we could have done that manually. So what we're putting in, install express. Or did we put m in npm install? I think we did install. I think we did the second one, and it's installing from the JSON. Yeah, npm install. Express deprecated. Required parameter name. Let's read a little bit more. If we still don't get it, we can do it. We can Google the error. Thought I had this silenced. I don't even know who this is. Silent noise. Take it or leave it. They may have changed their name. Oh well. I'll turn off desktop notifications I thought I had. Oh well. Silent noise. That was noise. It was silent. I guess you're on track. In the package JSON file, note that you included 3 properties, which defines what modules should be installed before your application can run. To install your application dependencies, use your command line tool and navigate to your application folder, and then issue the following command, npm install. Okay, we should be up to date on that. We did install it. After creating your package JSON file and installing your dependencies, you can create your first Express application by adding your already familiar server JavaScript file with the following lines of code, which I think is what we've got here. That's 3.2, right? I think those are identical. Let's keep that full screen. Put it on this side. There's way more in there. Oh, maybe just because they don't have the comments over here. App use. It's got a little more. So they're probably looking at a 3.1 still. Yeah, this is before we even did goodbye. This is just the say hello world. Express wraps the connect module in several ways. Maybe we just haven't. We got 2 minutes left. Morgan. I don't think we've had this. Might be worth going back and looking at either of these links after a while. Especially the first one. Okay, we just hit 25 minutes. Let's see where we're at in chapter 3. It's actually what I'd read up to before. I don't see where they're calling. There's only 2 code samples in chapter 3. I mean, there's 3 in chapter 3. So we may not have gotten to where they're explaining what's going on in the second one here yet. I think we're just now getting to it. So it started around 7. Create a new has name. I kind of get what it's trying to do, but I think I'm putting in the URL wrong to get to it. Like backslash. I don't know how to put the name in as a parameter. There's probably like a sign, like a question. I think I gotta put a question mark in there so it knows it's a parameter. Like the backslash instead of backslash TW. Let's try that. Server. Let's make that big. Where'd you go? Are you that slow? I hate to run over on time, but I want to keep this alive for, since it just popped in my head. It feels like a good time to try this. I saw a post on Facebook earlier today, and that's probably the best thing about these videos is I stay off Facebook for 25 minutes at a time. Stay a little more focused. I think I closed the whole page. Let's do localhost 3000. We'll do parameter TW. Sure, TW2. What is your name? That's the name I'm trying to give you, is TW. Okay, so, I don't know. I think I'm not feeding the URL in right to tell it what my name is. I think there's a way of answering that question. Maybe we've got to install something else. Oh well, we'll break it here for now. Stop recording.